Good evening, eager listeners, and thank you for lending me your ears for the next 6 to 7 minutes. Now, my mirror is my best friend, and as the story unfolds, I'll like to share a little bit more about that. Now, what do you understand by a mirror? A mirror is somewhere where you see yourself. It's a laterally inverted image, but you get to see yourself. It is like a lie detector. So when you are yourself, you are that plethora of truth. There's nothing as an aberration. It shows a realm of positivity through that green light. But if you vaguely put in some teeny weeny lie here and there, it would go beep, 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 beep to just let you know there has been an aberration. So my mirror is exactly that way. And she is also famous, just like that mirror. But of course, the magical mirror used to talk about your beauty, but this one has a favorite phrase, and that's should be. The chain of events or the stories that I unfold would reinstate that. A little snippet. Now, I am this independent woman or a girl to my parents who's finally decided to not get married. A typical conversation with my Bengali mom and dad. Now, let me be very clear. Parents of mine, they're very progressive. But due to the nagging and the pinching and the nudging by the society, they are bound to have that conversation. Why aren't you getting married? You should get married. Your best friend has got married. She has 2 kids. She's living a good life. Now, to me, I am just like that frozen icicle. If you have a weak teeth, you cannot dig into me to get all the fun. You cannot get through me. And imagine they are going on kneading repetitively on that thing, and the whirlwind is moving up. The tornado is approaching, and finally, I go ballistic. There's screaming, there's fretting, and then I disconnect the phone. After a few moments, I realize and I connect with my mirror. I explained to her, I had a conversation with my parents, and I think so, I was a little harsh. I couldn't help, you know how I am, and they went on insisting. And so I think I screamed at them a lot, and I am very sorry now and guilty now. Now, what would you expect from your friend, especially with this Toastmasters fraternity, CRC approach? They would go like, yes, we understand, but you have to realize that they are growing old, blah, blah, blue, 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 and the chain of events. But here, my mirror, my best friend goes, should be. Now, because of these should be's, there are many a times I'm very skeptical to stand in front of my mirror, because I know that if I'm taking some risks and these may be not so good things, they are more to the line or to the small stream of aberrations that go into the life of good things. So I tend to ignore her. But somehow the mirror knows everything, and the should be's keep on coming. However, on the other side of the story, don't you feel that such mirrors are necessities? I definitely do. Let me tell you another side of a story. So, this exasperatingly talkative, blabbering, kind of yapping with a tissue box, with a dog, with my speakers, with my masks. A chatterbox like me also does get discharged. I get into my shell. And maybe it's because of a short circuit of something that I did not like, depression, or maybe tears. And that is when no connectivity. My mirror then initiates the find the phone technique. You know that cordless and the base concept? So if you cannot find your cordless, the base has a button. You press on it and it would go beep, 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 beep. And you found it. Now, to bring me out of that shell, she tries everything. The mirror tries everything, saying things, doing things, calling up. What she does is then she has these vitamins of gossips. She throws a teeny weeny bit of them. They have their effect. There's a small kick. And then if it's long enough, she will throw in some videos of her younger daughter. And believe me, if you see those gimmicks in those videos, you cannot stay sad. So she is like those OnePlus 6, OnePlus 7s. So OnePlus My Mirror, instant charging, 20 minutes. I mean, that is what is required, right? So my mirror knows it all. She's this mixture of gleam and gloom and clatter and glee. She knows everything. She does that. Whenever I stand in front of her, it's like I don't need to say. She knows. And she knows I will realize. Just the other day, I was bored with having healthy food, and then I went with this revelation to her. I think I'm losing weight. She's like, see, I told you. And I said, I'm so thankful, I'm happy. She goes, should be. So at the end, my friends, all I have to say is my mirror and her should be is always welcome. She loves me. She cares. She flares. She frets, but she dares. And she does all this because she loves me and she cares. Over to the master of ceremony.